Hey guys, Matthew here. Was Cwecwe really violated? Is the mother using this thing to get money from the public? That is the sentiment of some people.
Hi Aisha, I hope you're good. It's Cwecwe's mom. I'm aware that you have opened a GoFundMe account for Cwecwe's family. We really appreciate, and I would like to express gratitude to the people from different countries. They have been so supportive, giving us love, and with the texts that they are sending and the calls that you are receiving, they keep us moving because it's not easy. It's not easy at all. I won't lie, we are trained, we are exhausted.
Ngale, FNB ne? Una 2,500 and it almost 2,600. Ne? Then ngapha imali engenile mzala kuyi 57. Wait mzala ithi refresh lana. 57,929 and 32 cents.
Hello, Mzali Tsokosokol. The public has donated money for Cwecwe's mom. They opened a GoFundMe. The amount that was raised is close to 60,000 rand. Dr. Ngalo is accusing Mama Cwecwe for lying to the public for financial gain. 3 weeks ago, there were a lot of noise pertaining to Cwecwe's case. Now that the noise has died out, I was watching this medium on TikTok. She said the caretaker, the principal, and the transport driver are not the suspects. Cwecwe is afraid of talking because someone close to her did this to her. She is saying the spirits showed her that Cwecwe was violated on Sunday and was given medication to numb the pain. Nzanzi, this case is very simple. It does not even take a sangoma or a prophet or a medium or even a private investigator to tell us what happened to Cwecwe. According to the information shared by Cwecwe's mom, she noticed odd behavior at Cwecwe on Monday. Tuesday, she went to school. Wednesday, that's when they took her to the doctor. When the nanny bathed Cwecwe on Tuesday and also on Wednesday, didn't they notice anything? Look now, why Mama Cwecwe is not giving out information about the nanny's version of events concerning Cwecwe's situation? Why is she not telling us, or no, the nanny noticed this and that and that and that? So I'm saying this because the helper sleeps with Cwecwe. If the child is in pain, obviously the nanny is the first person to pick that up on Monday evening, on Tuesday while preparing her to go to school, when she comes back from school and so forth. But that information, Mama Cwecwe did not share with the public. That's where, Lena, I'm like, why are they withholding some information? They are focusing on what happened on Monday at school, the transport coming late, the caretaker, the principal, and so forth. So for me, it does not, there's just a lot of red flags pertaining to Cwecwe's suspects. So in conclusion, Mzansi, the case is still on hold. Nothing is happening. It's a pity and very unfortunate of Mama Cwecwe because now she is catching smoke because the public have donated money to her, and now people are accusing Mama Cwecwe, saying that she just wanted financial gain from all of this situation, which is a bit insensitive. Mzansi, we cannot take away from the fact that Cwecwe was violated. That is a fact. Even the doctor did prove that Cwecwe was raped, in front and also kamomorago. So, hey guys. So this is what Dr. Methilani had to say, and Dr. Ngalo.
Andidikwe kuba ngumama ongenantliziyo, andidikwe kuba ngumama ongenanembeza, umama ongazalanga, umama ongawacingeli amanye amanina, umama ndiligqwetha mna kule platform. Andidikwe. But ndirhalela ukunibuza mani ba nawuyeka nini ucinga ngee-emotions, nimamele ngee-emotions, nawuyeka nini uku-acta on your emotions, because basazawuniskema oomama kaCwecwe, basazawuniskema oodr Mangmang. Story time. Andithi kaloku ndithi ndihlelele ndizama ukuzipostela ilantika yam, i-content yam in peace, ninditheke nindibize kuma-videos. Masithetheni ngaCwecwe kaloku, because that's the only thing you want to talk about, ain't it? Let's talk. So I came across a video a while ago, a Dr. Mangmang of a certain foundation. esithi babhalelwe ngumama kaCwecwe on the 30th of January esithi ucela bathathe i-case yakhe, right? Uthi ke it took them a while to see that communication because but busy and they're not active on social media, and when they saw the message they decided to take the matter, right? Athi ke they're not a law firm by foundation thizeni ayichaziseke. Abesithi ke they are taking the matter on pro bono basis, right? Pro bono, guys, they are not taking money. Athi but uBhat akadinge matebeletyeni ukuze ube uyam-understand. uBhat cancels everything that has been said kuqalwa phansi. They take donations, foundation, they take donations. Anikeze accounts ezi-2. Immediately it started screaming, scam to me. Dropped my comment and right? My comment was removed, I think. And that video did not make it to the box office, but it happened to resurface during the Easter holiday because in Tenbu yamna labenditekiwe before a few times we inbox yam. Mamelani ke nansi enye into eyabasisimanga. Wathi la ndoda umama kaCwecwe uzawuke she will take a step back from social media. They will be handling their communications. Okay. That woman was here that very same day protecting her truth. She never came here and said, I have no knowledge of this foundation. Bayabok. Just asking. Basazawuni scam until you start using your muhodo. It's not a big bowl of spaghetti. Omimbuzo endazibuza wona ke. Usomizi came to this platform wathi uzawufunda any law firm willing to take this case. Usomizi mhlongo lo sithetha ngayo. The very same Somizi othi xa esneeza the entire world starts shaking in their boots. Do you understand? Somizi is a big name. You are associated to Somizi somehow, you are set for life. Yavela nyani lo firm yathi they are taking the case, right? The founder and the CEO of that company wathi ubusy, but uzakwenza sure ukubana he is actively involved kula case. A clean win kule case would have meant a lot of money for that law firm. Do you understand? But akho law firm legit ezawuthatha i-case engekhoyo based on a hype from the media. Where is that law firm? Where is that law firm? Who in the right mind turns down the offer kaSomizi? Donations were made from the likes of ODJs in Clay, Abu Babes Wamachankura, La Nkosikazi Webox Yodumo, Abu Dom, a whole lot of others that did not want to be mentioned. So she did not, Umama kaCwecwe ngadinge foundation or law firm izawuthatha la case mahala. But la nkosikazi akakabina lawyer nanamhlanje. She's still out here doing her. This is the same woman who is refusing ubana umntanakhe abonwe as a psychologist. Reason B, the child is telling a different story from hers. Umntana uthi zangarecho. Umntana uthi babizwa bachayela eklasi bebahlanu. Ukhetheka lo any obsessed nguye. Wayeme ngaphandle eklasini encokola nomiss. Xa ifika itransport ukhetheka uvele ngefestire wathi itransport seyifikile. Mama kaCwecwe akafuni umntana abone i-psychologist. She is crying safety. Safety from what? Cwecwe is the only thing that is standing between that woman and the truth, and she is making sure that Cwecwe does not talk. That woman is danger to that child, whether you like it or not. Andithi kaloku ndithi ndizihlalele nindibize because kaloku anifuni nibe nepeace. Nifuna ube nindithuka, ninditwazulula kulo TikTok. There you have it. There you have it. She doesn't want her child to go to a safe home, but again, would you do that if it were your child? This is the same woman who says she pushes 6 to 6. She doesn't have time to pick up on the little nitty-gritties about her child. A home, a safe home, has a psychologist and a psychiatrist 24/7 to attend to that child. But in Nina, a safe home is not safe. Have you ever reported that? Bayazi ukuba abantwana bayahlukunyezwa phayana. Into yenu nje ukukhamisa nityhale without using.
Dumelang, my name is Fezile Mncebe, and I will be talking about the Cwecwe case. I know I received a lot of DMs, I received a lot of calls, people calling me and asking me to please look into the Cwecwe case. Now you need to understand that I couldn't do it at that time because already the case had received a lot of social media attention, and I didn't want to put myself out there. Just, I also needed to protect myself as well as this how sensitive the case was. The last thing that the family needs is to was to hear something that might bring them back to that pain once again, even though it is an ongoing investigation. So I just didn't want to be through all of that, take the family through all of that. But I needed permission first in order to do this video, and now that a lot of the dust has died down, I feel that now is the time to talk a little bit more about the Cwecwe case. Now, please note that everything that is going to be said on this video are my thoughts and feelings, and I will not be held accountable whatsoever. Okay. Now, everything that I received and the information that I received, it's a word of knowledge from Spirit, because the persons involved are not deceased. So when Spirit brings the information, it's going to be a word of knowledge. So let's get into the case. So number one, there's a lot of information that has been withheld in terms of what happened to Cwecwe, and hence the story that we are running with, it provides little to no information or lead that police can work with, or anyone for that matter can work with, because there is some other information that has been withheld. Now, first things first that I am going to say is that what happened to Cwecwe is an incident, the incident itself, and how the child was feeling. This is because the person who did this to Cwecwe, it's someone that she knew, it's someone that she trusted. Hence, it's very difficult for her to remember as to what happened. When a stranger approaches you, and it's someone that you do not know, that touches you a certain way and does something to you in a certain way, it's very likely that you are going to remember that, no, I was approached by someone, or someone that I did not know did this to me. But because it was someone that she knew, even the environment in which she was in, it's an environment that she trusted, it's an environment that she knew that she was safe, only to find that that wasn't the case. Now, with how, okay, so I'm sorry I didn't mention this. I'm not going to go into the details as to what happened, because we already know the story that has been shared to us as to how how it was discovered that the child has been SA. So now, with that being said, right, this thing did not happen on the days of which the child had been discovered, or the child has been great. The incident happened 3 days prior the parents finding out as to what happened to the child. Now, I am seeing 2 persons involved. There is a female and there's also a male as well. Another thing as well that we're going to go by is that a child has been great. The first thing that we think about is that it must be a male, right? But let me not go deeper into that one. I want to go back to the principal, as well as the caretaker, as well as the transport guy. Now, with regards to the principal was in no way involved in this at all. The principal was just a matter of thinking about the reputation of the school. His thoughts were, this is just going to bring a lot of attention to the school, of which I do not want. And also, with the whole situation of the police asking for his DNA, he did not want to be involved. The reason why he refused is because he did not want to be involved in any way. He just did not want to be involved in anything that pertained to this case. So unfortunately, him refusing raised a red flag as to why he's refusing. But to be honest, he's no way implicated in this case. So as the caregiver, as well as the transport guy. None of these people are involved in the the SA of Cwecwe. What happened to Cwecwe? It's something that has to do with her family. Now, another thing that Spirit told me in terms of this, it has a lot to do with the parents itself. This is something that has been, I would say, this is an ongoing battle against the family, against the mother. Hence, I'm saying that there's a lot of information that has been withheld from us. It could have easily been spotted when the child was bathed that there is something wrong with the child. It could have easily been spotted that the child is not okay. This was only discovered on Tuesday, that, okay, the child is not feeling well. The mother needs to look around the people that take care of Cwecwe, as well as the people that are within her circle, because this is an act of passion. It's a crime of passion. This is something that was done deliberately, that was planned, because the child was given something in such a way that to numb the pain. The pain was numbed, and this was something that was properly planned by the perpetrator. And I am seeing that there is a room in which she was taken into. The child was playing, just minding her business, playing as she normally would. And I am seeing that she was called into the house, because I am seeing a house. She was called into a house, a building, and then she was led into that. And I can see there's a conversation that is going on. The child is even laughing with the person, because this is somebody that she trusts, somebody that she knows. Little did she know that this is what is going to transpire. I am definitely 100% sure that this thing happened on a Saturday or on a Sunday. That is when the incident happened. It happened on a Saturday or on a Sunday, because then everyone was there. There was a lot of people. There was a lot of up and downs that were happening in the space of which she was there. The mom had a lot of things that she was also focusing on. So not much of attention was towards the child. Now, with her being taken, like I mentioned, that I am seeing a conversation between her and the perpetrator ongoing. Now, like I mentioned, that I am seeing a female figure, and I am also seeing a male figure, because the DNA that was found in Cwecwe is not any foreign DNA. That says a lot. That is the key that we need. It tells us so much. Now, this woman that I am talking about, this is the woman that was able to spot that something is wrong with the child.
Hey guys, Matthew here. Was Cwecwe really violated? Is the mother using this thing to get money from the public? That is the sentiment of some people, and that is the opinions of some people. And now listen, in as much as we all have the right to our opinion, and we have the right to scrutinize anything that is brought to the public in the public domain, we need to be very cognitive of the situation and the sensitivity of the situation, and also your opinion. You need to also assess whether your opinion is going to benefit the situation or not. You understand? Whether or not you believe it or you don't, it really doesn't matter for this sensitive situation, because the Cwecwe case is not just about the child, but it is about every victim that has been violated and their case has not been taken seriously by the police. It is us as a society saying enough is enough. It is us as a society saying that, perpetrators should not be protected. That is the whole entire purpose behind the Cwecwe movement. So for you then, guys, to come here and be like, oh no, this child was constipated, oh no, the mother, you are diluting the seriousness of the situation, and you are also diluting the attention this whole entire case has. The fact that this case has shaken the minister, has shaken parliament, has reached places where so many cases of this nature has not reached, that is a win. It is a win.